You actually replaced your phone's broken screen. You put in all that work, and for a glorious second, you felt like a total repair genius. But then, boom, disaster strikes. The display's acting up, and you're just left staring at it, wondering what on earth went wrong. Well, guess what? Today, we're going to fix that. Oh yeah, let's just dive right into this. Because that feeling of a perfect repair suddenly turning into a brand new, super frustrating problem, so many of us have been there. But here's the thing. Those ghost touches, those dead pixels, they aren't some random curse. Nope, they're clues. And in this explainer, we're gonna follow those clues to find the real solution. I like to call this the post-repair hangover. You know, you get that initial high of success, right? And it's immediately followed by that crushing disappointment when you see the screen flickering, or there's a dead spot right where your thumb needs to go. Or my personal favorite, when the phone just starts doing things on its own. It is so disheartening. But here is the most important thing to remember. These issues are not random. I'm gonna say it again. They are not random failures. Every single one is a specific clue that points to something you might have missed during the reassembly. So I want you to think of yourself as a detective, okay? Your job now is to revisit the scene of the crime, the repair, and find the culprit. And don't worry, I'm here to show you exactly where to look. Okay, our investigation starts with the number one offender. The one responsible for, I'd say, the vast majority of these post-repair headaches. Let's get up close and personal with the phone's nervous system, the flex cables. So what even are these things? You've definitely seen them. Those little coppery ribbon-looking things that are just snaking all through your phone's guts. They might look kind of flimsy and insignificant, but trust me, they are absolutely critical. Think of these cables as the phone's central nervous system. They carry all the vital information that makes your display light up and your touchscreen, well, touch. And modern phones, especially the really complex ones, are literally swarming with them. And like it says right here, they are extremely fragile. A wrong fold, a tiny pinch, that is all it takes to cause a massive problem. Now here's the wild part. Look how simple these mistakes are. First, crimping. That's just a fancy word for making a sharp crease instead of a nice, gentle curve. You do that, and boom, the tiny wires inside just snap. Then you've got micro tears. Ugh, these are sneaky. They're these tiny, almost invisible rips, usually right by the connector itself. And the most common one of all, simply not getting that satisfying little click when you seat the connector. It feels like it's in, but it's just loose enough to cause absolute chaos. All right, so you've double-checked your cables, you've definitely heard that click, and everything looks perfect. So what gives? Well, what if the problem isn't the connection itself, but the frame it's all sitting in? This brings us to suspect number 2, the puzzle of pressure and placement. You can have a totally flawless cable connection, but if that screen isn't sitting just right, you're heading straight for trouble. And this just illustrates that delicate balance perfectly. Over on the left, you see a perfect seal. On the right, all the common pitfalls. Using too much glue doesn't just make a mess, it creates these little pressure points on the back of the screen, which is what directly causes those dead zones or those weird discolored splotches. And it's more than just the glue. Think about what's under the screen. Any little misplaced screw or even a tiny fleck of old adhesive you forgot to clean off can create a hot spot of pressure. This uneven force can make the whole screen sit crooked, which can stress a cable or, even worse, permanently damage the panel. It's a total chain reaction, where one tiny placement error just sabotages the whole repair. All right, team. We have interrogated the cables, we've analyzed the scene for pressure points. Now, it's time to move on to our third and final suspect, the culprits you can't even see. These are the invisible enemies, and honestly, they're often the most frustrating because your repair can look absolutely perfect on the outside. And the number one invisible enemy, the one that's responsible for those mysterious lines of dead pixels that seem to appear out of thin air, it has a name. It's called electrostatic discharge, or ESD for short. You know that little zap you get when you touch a doorknob in the winter? Yeah, that's it. To you, it's just a mild annoyance. But to the microscopic little circuits inside your phone's display, it is a catastrophic lightning strike. This is exactly why the pros use anti-static wrist straps and mats. It's not just for show, you know. It's to prevent this silent, invisible killer from totally frying your brand new screen. So here's the bottom line. We've identified our suspects. We know how they operate. So now we're gonna arm you with the ultimate tool to solve this case for good. This is your action plan. It's time to go back in, but this time you're gonna be prepared. Okay, let's walk through this. 1, reopen the device carefully. 2, Interrogate every single cable. I mean, really look at them. If you have a magnifying glass, use it. Disconnect and then firmly reconnect each one. 3. Analyze the scene. Lay the screen in the frame without any adhesive. Does it sit perfectly flush? 4. Secure the area. Make sure there are no stray screws just rattling around loose in there. And 5, and please listen, this is the most important step of all. Test everything before you seal it up for good. Power it on, check the touch, look for dead pixels. This final test is your absolute key to a lasting success. Look, you've already done the hard part once. Now you have the knowledge to do it right. You know who the suspects are, you've got the checklist, and you can absolutely turn that frustrating failure into a true fix. So, you ready to finish the job?
So you had a phone disaster? Yeah, I came in with a broken camera, totally useless. But David at Sydney CBD Repair Centre was great. Within a day, the part was...
So phone disaster?
Came in with a brick camera. David fixed it in a day. Good as new. Highly recommend.
Our daily superhero, Mr. Repairman, David, is here. Call 8011-4119 now.
My Motorola Edge 50 screen was smashed. David here ordered the part and fixed it next day in 1 hour.
Our daily superhero, Mr. Repairman, David, is here. Call 8011-4119 now.
Wang, tell us about your recent phone repair.
David was super professional. He fixed my Galaxy Z Flip 4 in an hour. I literally walked in broken and walked out perfectly fixed.
Yeah, highly recommend.
If you have mobile phones issue, you can walk in. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. 2 p.m.